Hi, I'm Prepper Kiwi Carolyn.
Hi, I'm Prepper Kiwi Rose. In this series we'll be talking about hunting and bushcraft.
Before Christmas we thought we'd go for a goat hunt, and a friend of ours said come down, we've got some goats that are wild, and that's what we did.
I'm just looking through the scope at the moment, trying to see what's out there, see if there's any game around, and also just getting myself adjusted to the length of the scope and how it fits against my shoulder.
Behind Rose there, that's a friend of ours, Aaron. He's a professional hunter and he's giving us a lot of advice, a lot of free advice about hunting, and we really appreciate that. He's looking through a rangefinder, isn't it? So he's looking at the distance there, about how far the animals might be away from us, just so you know what that is in his hands.
So we're basically just stalking around, trying to make as little noise as possible. We don't want to scare any potential game off, and we're trying to walk in a direction where we can take the game by surprise and it's not going to be able to smell us downwind.
We had a stream to cross. We had good footwear on because it's really slippery on these streams, and the last thing you want to do is fall over up here and have people come and rescue you.
I'm walking through with the rifle always pointed in a safe direction away from everyone, but at the same time we want it to be ready to go in case we spot some game, and you really have to just be as quick as possible sometimes and make the most of the opportunity.
So at the moment we're talking about the best position that we can shoot from and the best place to be carrying animals out, which way the wind's going. We're just making sure that we get ourselves in the best location that we can. Even if we see something, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily the right place, so that takes a lot of thought. We've spotted some goats and it looks like they're in a good location for us to take a shot.
I'm all set up on the hill here, and the distance that the goats are at, it's about 140 meters, and I've spotted 3 goats, and I want to be as accurate as possible. So I'm trying not to take too long because you don't want to miss the opportunity, but at the same time it's best to get the best shot possible. You don't want to shoot the goat in the wrong spot and then have it sort of die slowly. You want a good quick kill. So I did manage to get 3 goats from this distance, and I didn't miss at all, which was really good. So it was a successful spot, and it pays to take your time to pick the best location and the best setup for that very reason.
So Rose has shot 3 goats and I'm just negotiating to carry out the smallest one because there's 3 of us and 3 goats.
We have had to remove the insides of all the animals just to make them manageable to carry back. They are quite heavy. It's a process that not a lot of people enjoy doing or watching, so we will include some details of that on a separate video.
We were all loaded up, ready to walk back, and on the way another goat was spotted. It was a big old billy that Aaron had seen before, so we thought, why not have a go at that as well.
We've happened to spot this big billy at a reasonably good distance again, slightly further away than the last one, so I'm just trying to be quiet and just set up at the right spot and just take my shot.
So Rose shot that billy, and then we had 4 goats for 3 of us, and then Aaron heard another one.
Woohoo! good shooting.
He ran off and shot another one. We had 5 goats, another big billy as well.
They're fucking dead as, eh? Like I thought you might have like hit it in the backbone again. It must have been high for it to drop like that, but it's still dead.
Yeah.
It just tumbled down here.
Nice shot.
So then we had, it was starting to get near dark, and we had 5 goats to carry down. I don't know about you, Rose, but I was absolutely knackered by the end of that day.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a really big day. By the time we got back to the house, it was totally dark, and then we still had these 5 goats that had to be skinned and processed and put into bags, quartered, and just so that we could carry the meat out. We didn't get back till 2 a.m. in the morning, which, I mean, it's why a lot of hunters choose to do their hunting at dawn, and then they kind of do all their processing and whatnot in the afternoon or evening, so that, you know, it's not like the middle of the night before they get back. But it was worth it. We had some amazing meat from all of those animals, and yeah, what a blast.
And that meat there, that goat, I would challenge anyone to tell me that didn't taste just like lamb. It was delicious.
Yeah.
Wasn't as fatty as lamb, but hey, it was just as good.
Incredibly, incredibly delicious and nutritious.
Fantastic.
Policeman taps his sights, is that a Chevy 69?
See you next time.
See you next time.